bandicoot. If I just stuck with the wombat, this all could have been different. Ah, wombats. This bandicoot is strong, clever, and above all, loyal. No.
I hate this filter. Oh, cool. Heck. Shikunk.
Why did you? I have to choose a bandicoot. If I just stuck with the wombat, this all could have been different. Wombats. This bandicoot is strong, clever, and above all, loyal.
Oh, I didn't buy that. Okay. No. Okay, let's go. It's throwing me off, everything being reversed. Yo, Rice Fire. It is indeed a Moofle stream. Is it starting to feel not special yet? Are we into the mundane yet? Oh, cinema sounds nice.
What must I do to prove myself? Mother's name, Sharon. Childhood pet, rock with googly eyes. Favorite food, buttered noodles.
Fucking murky. You know,
Embryo, change the password to my diary.
without a word of a fucking lie, I was thinking about you yesterday. Do you believe me? Sounds weird. You believe me. Well, I was actually thinking not only of you, but of like the whole Oddworld community experiment as a whole. But mostly you know. Yeah, I know, experiment's not a nice way of putting it. That was just a joke. A little joke. I was thinking about your Shaft and Crown. I was thinking of the One Life challenge. I was thinking about your overusage of Ming Li. I was thinking about some of the people that you know, I used to hang around with, you know, all sorts of random crap. Are you having a joke? Is this a joke? I'm missing a box. Fuck. A single box? But where? I have no idea if this is gonna get me. Yet. Fuck. The good gang or the bad gang? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Let's see, I was thinking, what's Tweak doing these days? I even dropped in on Samtastic's stream, you know, see how he's doing some Taz stuff. Spied, like, probably over a couple years ago. I think she doesn't stream when I can watch anymore. Like, because like the height of my ability to catch their streams was back when I was sort of very much like the kind of 4 a.m. bedtime was like normal, you know. I got many years between me and that happened now, you know, so I never catch them. Did I? Dude, I missed the box. I hate myself. He was dethroned in 2020. Spide's still a mod of this stream, and also Husbando. I spoke to her Husbando like last year, I think. Quite a lot. Mauser. I think they're doing good, you know, as much as they can be doing good in Trump's America. Actually, Choto came by yesterday. Good old Chotes. I know he's quite close to Spide, so. Oh well. You clearly don't. They're Spide's circle of friends, you know. Anyway, who else? So I was thinking of Tweak. You know. Mark the Wolf is gone. So the original 3 Gluckens of... Wait, no. Who was the 3rd Glucken? Was it Tool? I never forget a username. I just forgot a username. Wasn't an original... Well, when I joined, it was Tweak, Mark the Wolf, I think. And Tool? They were the 3 Gluckens, weren't they? At least, you know, circa 2017, 2018. He sneaked. Wow, he puts... Legner was he wasn't a Glucken, not when I was running the game, like 2016, 2017. No way. Because the whole thing was... Yeah, I remember that. It was, How's it going, Sammy, by the way? I did see you sneak in there. Yeah, I was just thinking, what's Tool doing these days? Is he still running? Is he still posting stuff? Disappeared? He couldn't bear it anymore. He deleted all his online accounts. Questionable Twitter content. I always knew he was certainly a UKIP memer, but I don't know if he was doing it ironically or not. Ah, racism. Well, that's no good. What about CMG? Feels weird, man. Man, he was super stealthy about that then. Well, I guess not if you're just liking it on name, but like... certainly didn't come across like that to me. Shite. You know. He must have known I was black. Okay. Who else? I speak to Legner occasionally, and Aslo. I don't think I can think of anybody else. Oh, what's his name? I always forget his name. Ultra Stars. Good old Ultra. Is he doing all right? Or is he left it behind? Wait, why was Mark ran out of the community? He was harmless, wasn't he? What did Mark do? You're not supposed to actually be Gluckins, guys. You know that, right? I can't believe I got through this whole level. And I missed one fucking box on the perfect run. MMR? Dude, why is there always mental shit going on in this goddamn, like, Discord? I swear to God, man. Are you like the puppet master? You just, like, cause... You just cause this... Control your chat? What's the control your chat thing? Because, like, if it's what it sounds like, I might be in agreement with Mark, so... Let his chat run rampant? Or what's rampant? Come on, you gotta give me something here, man. Crude? Crude. What, like... sex stuff? I mean, there's like a wide dearth of like acceptable sex conversation and unacceptable sex conversation. You know? I hate to say it, but it's true. Colored squares. I mean, that's quite funny. Ah, that's cringe. But to be fair, I'm pretty sure Twitch is supposed to stop that kind of thing. Like, Twitch shouldn't or have they gone to like auto accept emotes now from emote submissions or something? Because I remember you can't put stuff that could be constructed to make another image like easily like that. What is wrong with me? I'm looking at chat when I should be focusing on the game at hand. Why does it have a purple head? That's... maybe I'm remembering it wrong, to be honest. I'm out of the game, man. There's a lot of cocks. I mean, I feel like a cock is pretty... like... innocuous in the grand scheme of things. I'm gonna die. I mean, sure. You're gonna post cocks? Post them in all colors. I mean, I wouldn't have it in my chat. But then again, I don't think I would have to, like... The only person that would ever post that in my community is Sonic, and that was when he was like 16. He's like 24 now or something. Were you also posting cocks, Murky? Or should I say, avenging Gibbons? You can't escape your past, man. Do you even stream anymore? I know you streamed... fucking hell, I don't even remember what... It was called, Clonwa or something, I think. Am I remembering that right? Shit! Dead Simpsons. Simpsons but lying down. This all sounds relatively harmless. Like, you've not posted... Like... I was expecting you to say, like, oh, there was hate speech, or, like, you know, something, but, like, just posting cocks. That's the hubbub? Yeah. When I hear control your chat, it's like... I don't know, I see cocks all over Twitch. It's annoying, but... it's relatively harmless. Ah, there we go. He would mention Auschwitz every now and again. It's like you saved the last bit for last. Yeah, that's still not acceptable. At least not in my opinion. Because, like, anyone can... Firstly, anyone can say... I'm not denying that this Nirel gentleman or gentlewoman is Jewish. Anyone can claim that on the internet. Also, not everybody has that context. So... kind of a... That's an L from me. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, great. What am I doing? Why am I staying over here? I mean, like... Yeah, transphobia again. That's what I was expecting. The dicks were probably not the problem. I mean, yeah. It's kind of important, in my opinion, when you're trying to... If you're in a community, especially if you're in a greater, wider community, like, for instance, it's not just... You're not just in a vacuum, right? It's, shit. You need to come down hard on that. But you said that Mark got run out of town, so clearly the community did not agree as a whole. Love a good lore dump. Okay, sorry about that. I think they should mind their own business. Now, I think it's important if you're a community leader and you're part of this wider group of people that you have some sort of acceptable code of conduct that is determined by that community. And clearly in that community, the code of conduct is anything goes. But that's fine if that's what the community wants. But not everybody wants to be in that community. Right? I wouldn't want to be there, you know. But other people, not so much, you know. It's the individual's choice on that one. Yeah, but the thing is, some topics are sort of like not the place is not a Twitch chat to discuss them. Certainly not. Like, I don't care how thoughtful the conversation of, you know, I say take something from my own identity, right? You know, something related to being a black person in a Western country or something. Like, I don't want that in, I don't even want thoughtful discussion around there. So I can understand that person's frustration, right? I'm not interested in having that discussion. So naturally, I don't go into those kind of communities. Just don't think it's my thing. And that's if that's like a good faith interpretation, right? If we're going to take the good faith interpretation that all conversation is thoughtful and not intended to be hurtful or harmful, which, you know, intention doesn't usually matter a lot of the time. You can have good intentions and still say hurtful things, right? I still think it's just not. It's just, yeah. But it's interesting because, like, I would not have said that like 10 years ago. Certain. Like, priorities change, I guess. Yeah. And, you know, like, I can see why there was a conflict there, right? Because you've got some people with different opinions on how acceptable it is to say that. And like I said, that's the good faith interpretation. Like, there's a lot of bad faith actors that will take advantage of these sorts of blanket, everything's acceptable to discuss, to do things like dog whistle and all that kind of crap. So it's just, why even touch that if you can just broadcast video games? But you know, not my wheelhouse. I'm basically I'm my own agent here. What I said 10 years ago? Well, I think a combination of probably naivety. Like, oh yeah, nobody really... Everybody is good faith acting in a conversation, you know? So my naivety of youth, probably more cynicism and jadedness as I have gotten older. I'm now 33, which, you know, is approaching middle of the road, you know? And I've known people my whole life at this point who, despite the and people I have to like interact with, right? Whether it's like family, you know, that kind of thing. And they don't change. It doesn't matter how many, like, you know, doesn't matter how many conversations, how many things you discuss. They've got an opinion. And for the most part, they want to keep it. And the discussion is really just, it's just entertainment, you know, for the most part, for them. So, like, it's just like, before where I would be like, oh yeah, this person I think is incorrect. And they might not think that. You know, I'll reach them, you know, and whatever the topic it is. I think over like the long amount of time now that I've had those conversations, I feel like most of the time it's a wasted effort. Like, especially with like social media and things, right? You can just find people in these like echo chambers that just bounce stuff around, and it's like you can't compete with that. It doesn't, like, you can't. Oh yeah, I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm just saying it's like a general thing, right? There are always exceptions to the rule. I would never say that you're one of those kinds of people, but like when you're dealing with many individuals, right? It only takes a couple of bad faith actors, right, to ruin the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's important to call those individuals out, because they will just poison the well. But that is it is a hassle, right? You know. So I guess my point is, I think those places for discussion can exist, right? If everybody with them is acting within good faith, and there is moderation, and I think the moderation part was not happening, right? So you got to moderate it. It can't just be everything's cool to say, you know. There's no moderation. You just get a bunch of crap poisoning the discourse, and yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking old, dude. I'm a third of a century old. My skin is sallow. At least that's going to be the last zero you see in your age before the Great 40, the Great 40. halfway to the average age of death. He only works in decades. You know how it goes. Do women still live longer than men? I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that women lived longer than men, but I didn't know it was like by any significant amount anymore. I thought we were pretty parity. You get 4 more years on average. That makes sense between me and Phoenix. Phoenix's diet is like way better than mine. Hold my beer. I was doing this perfectly. Me being stupid. Do I use LLM? Oh, large language model. I was like, I'm sure I know what that means. Do I use it for what? I've used it, yes. But I use it basically for writing. Like, mostly for interesting writing prompts. Really. Going to your own personal therapist. I have heard of large language models being used as a therapist, but I also heard that said therapist told someone to kill themselves, so I don't know what to think of it. What do you mean what to play next? I thought you were playing Biden of Rain. Risk of Biden. Trying to think, are there any other cats from the... I want to say a username, Murky. I don't know if this is the right one. Was it Kingy? Wasn't he in the... I think it was him. Wasn't he in there? What's he doing? Kinky. I knew I was remembering it. Oh, Kingy. Yeah. He doesn't run anymore. He's taken off his boots. This level. Yes. The old dogs. Does Legner still run? I don't think he does he? If he does, he doesn't stream it.
What must I do to prove myself? Mother's name, Sharon. Childhood pet, frog with googly eyes. Favorite food, buttered noodles. Butter on the side. Embryo, change the password to my diary. This brute's been snooping.
Bum 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 bum. Bum. Oh, you serious, dude? Did I miss the 4 at the beginning of the level? I don't know. Right. I'm gonna go FK for a bit.